Oh, it's night time now. A ship up in the sky. Yeah, the game looks amazing. It feels good too. Like, been a couple times where it sort of had a couple stutters, but other than that, it's nice and smooth. Do you have a stamina bar? Oh, is that a bad guy? It is. Marauder Goon. Okay. Marauder Goon. Can we Skyrim up the mountain? Cannot Skyrim up the mountain. There we go. So we can avoid him. Hey, Wolf. No. Not at all. This game's been out for a while. Ah, look, see, there's two of them. You're just waking up. Oh, no, isn't it like lunchtime for you? You're on a lunch break. Is it crossplay? It's a single player RPG game. Oh, you don't work on a Saturday? Nice. Okay, so if we sneak down there. Oh, thirst. You are thirsty, you need a drink. In Supernova difficulty, you must drink every few hours to prevent dehydration. Consuming a non-alcoholic drink will clear your thirst and prevent dehydration for a few hours. Without drinking, your dehydration will get worse in 4 stages, and it will reduce stuff. Alright, let's take a drink then. Armor management. Consumables. What do we have? Okay. We need non-alcoholic liquid. We have some form of water. How do we get water? But I'm thirsty. Do we have... Huh. So where am I getting the water from? Alright, stand by. Alright. Can you get a hit in there? Does he have any water? What? Oh, I'm dead. Oh. They must have heard. Okay, where do I get regular water from then? Does I need to drink to not be dehydrated? Lieutenant Mercer, where do I get water from?
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Okay, fine. Kimball?
Damn marauders are out of control.
Yeah. Water? Alright, so quest place is over there where we just got killed. But there's something here that I should probably have a look at. Old wreckage discovered. Whoa. Run. Oh, dead again. Is he dead? He's dead. They're just lobbing stuff at me. I don't know if it's worth the... Is it worth the ammo loss? Maybe. Oh! A tap in the galley. You'd think so. Let's have a quick look before we go outside.
The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
There's a some sort of drinking vessel.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly.
Oh, some lager?
Please
Okay.
ignore them.
I'm trying to see where on the stats. Oh, okay. Below the Q, up on the top left, there's something that looks like it could be a thirst meter. No, no tap in galley. Where's my bedroom then? I'm Captain Hawthorne. Don't I have Can I play space darts?
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Where's Captain's quarters then?
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine.
No, respecification.
Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Oh, okay. And I don't get a bedroom. Interesting. Alright, we're not going to go down to the big space gorillas. We're going to have to be careful going along here because these jerks like to... Well, I probably didn't have to kill them, but I wanted to. There's the Marauder camp there. So maybe... I don't know. Yeah, so it says I'm thirsty. We do have something we can drink, but we're not actually that thirsty, right? When was the last time I played this sort of game? As in first-person RPG? Probably a while. Don't know, dude. We can sneak in. Can we sneak in? There we go. You don't seem so bright, my dude. Oh, really? Oh, that'd be fun then, wouldn't it? Oh. So he can have his buddies come running down the ridge. Fallout 1 drives you nuts. It's oddly compelling. Yeah, well, I mean, it's fun playing games to your best. I always like to start, especially these days, most games let you downgrade. So I like starting with the high level if you can, and then downgrading if I need to. And then if I don't need to, then I feel like I've gotten the most out of the game I would have. Guess maybe I shot someone too close to the camp before. There's an ambush. Cool. So oh, it is a cemetery.
Whoa, hey.
Hello.
Where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
I'm just passing through. My pod crashed in the hills back there. Probably don't want to tell him that.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
I never got your name. I'm Panz.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
No, I don't.
Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior in humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger. Nice. Who do I talk about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. You offering me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Okay. Why? Yeah.
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Yeah, where can I find them?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Alright, ask him something else.
Yeah?
Well, that's rude. You lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
Why do you care if they raid the graves? What are they after? Loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna dock my pay.
That's harsh. Alright, how long? Wait, there was something else here I was going to ask him. I was going to ask him if he's got a marauder problem. We could fix it and he could pay us, right?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Okay, let's try this. Lose lots of people to marauders
Former
again and see if we
people,
get
yeah.
some work from him.
Marauder's been raiding my...
Okay. If you've got a marauder problem, I can take care of it. That's what we want.
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town.
Okay.
She pays for marauders by the finger.
Nice. Okay. Any idea where they're coming from?
Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's choice. Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
Alright, dude. I'll look after you. Alright, thanks for your time, mate.
Beats working at the cannery.
Yeah, I bet. Okay. Edgewater seems like a nice place. We sneak in or we like go through the front door? Steal. Wow. Okay, so who knows if we steal? This is one thing that always gets me in games like this is that, like, who knows if we've taken something? There's no one in here. There is a camera on the wall, though. No? Can I have some water? I'm thirsty. Or is that stealing as well? Like, I got nothing wrong with stealing. If we're going to play a thiefy character, you know, we want to roleplay it, right? And if that's how we choose it, that's cool. But like a lot of thieves, like know what the good and the bad is, and they only steal from something if the the penalty's not so high, or they don't think they're going to get caught or whatnot. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. What's this Byzantium place? Is your chairman Rockwell, Minister Clark's, blah, 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 be selected for early retirement. Use terminal. That's not read anywhere. Welcome, Junior in Humor. From Humor's Association. From Space's Choice. Property of Space's Choice. Cradle the Grave. Turn to root. Inventory. Password required. Hack? Hacking used. Theodore Granger. Cause of expiration, industrial accident status. Successfully interred gravesite 13F. Gravesite fees paid and accounted. In Huber's addendum, Teddy's corpse was missing a hand. Deducted 5 bits from gravesite fee because I'm a kindly fellow. I mean, if I hack it again... No, I don't get to hack it again. Alright. That's probably worth. Edgewater discovered. Okay, he wants us to collect some stuff. We also want to speak to Reyes. If we can.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house
Yeah, I
is
get
no
it.
place for a
Social
traveler.
distancing. Who are you?
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why? Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine with that. I don't mind. You make it sound like I'm being watched. Why? What's going on here?
Figured it was obvious. I got sick. Couldn't get better on my own.
So she actually
got
seems
moved
like
here
a
for
hospital
everyone's
or something.
sake.
Or a
Maybe you
equivalent.
don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
Huh, I got some training. I could take a look at you.
Don't. Please.
We still get a
I
medical
could get
experience.
into a lot of trouble.
Okay. You obviously need help, though.
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly.
Wait, what?
Company always tells us weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to
Wow,
fall
that's
sick with
brainwashing.
plague, maybe I should have worked harder.
Yep.
Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Well, you make sure you tell everyone else that so they behave themselves. Wow. So that's ridiculous. Can't blame yourself because you feel
I
sick.
really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
Righto. I'll leave you be. Alright, well then we probably don't want to be in here then. Let's move it on.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, where's Reyes? Oh, general store. Okay. I might have a quest. Hello. He probably won't like it if I use his steel right in front of him or use his terminal right next to him. You reckon he shoots me if I walk around the side?
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
I need to fix the ship. You know where I can find parts? Oh, we could probably also buy some water, maybe.
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Okay, got some questions.
Go right ahead.
What's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now?
Yes.
It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little
Man,
town
they are
on
all
Terra
scared
Till.
out of their minds to say anything out of place, right? This blister on my house is prettier than Edgewater. You know what? I'm going to tell him that.
Do us both a favor and don't try to prove your point.
Yeah.
I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Actually, there was.
Go right ahead.
Anyone I should watch out for?
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures.
Good.
But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
Dude, you don't want to be here, and you know it. Thanks. Anyone else?
I'd keep a few paces between myself and Miss Holcomb, the town mechanic, since her dear father left the workforce. No ill intent in her, mind. Just a queer sort, restless, scatterbrained, inclined to do first and think after, if you take my meaning.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else?
Amelia. Definitely Amelia.
Oh, he's going to
Kemp.
rattle off everyone
I
in the town
advise
at this
against
rate.
stepping foot in her drinking establishment altogether. Word is, they're going to replace her with an auto-mechanical barkeep. She's, what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thanks, dude. Oh, trade?
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Music to my ears.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill. That's what we're talking about. And is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Now we just got to get our dialogue skill to the point that we can sell stuff for more than what we can buy it back for, and then buy it for cheaper than what we sold it, and just, you know, make that the norm. Wow, look at this stuff. An impact hammer, light assault rifle, light machine gun, light pistol, revolver, sawed off. Some Adreno stuff. He's got lots of Adreno stuff. Sell junk. I like sell junk. That's good. I'm going to break down weapons. I wonder with stuff like this, with the meat base health plus 25%. I don't know, that's a buff. It's a 2-minute buff. I'm never going to use buffs. I should be selling buff food. I want to buy drinks though. Sell is E. Yeah. Tonic and cheese. Alright, let's go with that. Keep weapon parts. Gourmet salt tuna fillets. Oh, that's an alcohol as well. I need to get... Need the non-alcoholic beverages for thirsty. A ration pill. Right, that looks good. What can we buy? Buy. So ammo, heavy ammo, energy ammo. There's more Adreno stuff. You can buy armor parts, weapon parts. All these good things. Bypass shunts and stuff. Does he have just... Oh, armor. What is that? Maxwell. Melee. Mods, armor, more mods. What's my monies looking like? My bit's 73. Okay, so that's up there. We can't afford any of this stuff. Oh, except maybe like a t-shirt. Thanks, dude. Alright, let's go speak to this person first and see if they want to pay for their grave. My man.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Relax, I'm clean.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague.
Foreshadowing.
I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Nah, Silas sent me to collect your debts.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care. Pay up. Very loose definition of the word prosperity, yeah.
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. with my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Give Silas an IOU?
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
This quest is terrible. Like, I love the interactions, but man, we've got to come up with something that he can give to someone else as an IOU for not having money because he wanted to open a barber shop on some destitute place. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's gone after call. Destruction of Space's choice property. Eugene was an asset and someone has to pay for his body price. Okay, so suicide is destruction of company property. Pawn his teeth. Okay. Phyllis. Nice work, Phyllis. Where's Conrad's? Oh, we found a note from Phyllis. Maybe we can use information to... Okay, alright.
What can I do for you?
Okay, hang on. Let's bump up our medical first. Alright, he's got some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
No, but you will be one day. Only if we use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
With a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene. Ah, okay. Persuade. I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth?
You know about Eugene? How?
I found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Yeah. Hey, Bees, how you doing? Are sure he won't miss them, or they're probably worth a few bits?
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you really, Bees? And is it really not? Would you tell him he's going to have to? Oh, you say I don't care, I'm just here to collect your dues?
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Oh, I wonder how you got that. Well done, Conrad. Yeah, well, nice to see you took your pear out of your wife's handbag. Yep. Where's my pizza? In my belly. Alright, where's the next one? What's this Helicon thing? Sleep deprivation. In Supernova difficulty, you must sleep on your ship every day to prevent exhaustion. Without sleep, your exhaustion will get worse over time in 4 stages, reducing your temperament, intelligence, strength, each stage before eventually death. All Space's Choice employees are required to get a minimum of 2 hours rest every day to maintain focus. Okay, so where does it say how tired we are? There's the sleep meter up there. So we're going to have to... Wait, our ship doesn't have a sleeping bay, does it? Maybe it does. I just haven't realized. Oh, let's go speak to
Friend of mine
Reyes.
died a couple weeks
No,
back.
put that away.
Still ain't past it.
At least you got your health.
Constable Reyes. If I use this in front of her, is she gonna... I mean, it's right here, right? All bounties posted by Edgewater constabulary have been authorized by Space's choice. Bees, thank you so much for the pizza biddies.
Panz gets beats for 24 hours. Make some dollar, get some powers.
Wilhelmine Gil Antrim. Okay. Doc Mabel. Birdie Cotton. Okay, I've got to remember those names, maybe. Sup, Reyes?
Got my sights on you.
Okay, can we just talk?
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice.
Halcyons.
The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
You see how the ultra hard mode works. First they make you need sleep and water, then they remove all the taps and beds. Pretty close. I think it's they remove the taps and beds, and then they tell you you need sleep and water. That seems pretty dirty, doesn't it? They very specifically say you need non-alcoholic drinks after you've picked up a whole bunch of bottles, and you're like, oh, I've got drinks, and they're all alcohol. If you need help with your marauder problem, I'm for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
I have questions.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you? Yeah.
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
No. He kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me into space, then I landed here. No, we're just asking because of the wanted posters.
You're correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
Okay. No alcohol or gin?
Interesting jumpsuit you've got. And by interesting, I mean suspiciously reminiscent of contraband.
No, it's okay.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
So who do you work for? Spacer's Choice or Edgewater? Ooh, nice call.
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
Okay. So who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board.
Okay, that's
I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
So you're basically a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
There was one other thing.
Something to report?
No, nothing. Okay, we've got bounties.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
So we've got a sleep meter, a hunger meter, and a thingy, and a thirsty meter. Nowhere to sleep. We sold all our food and we don't have any drink. But we killed the bad guys on the way to the ship, so we should be able to just run back to the ship when we need to. It wasn't that far away. Space of Choice, maintenance, 3 open trouble tickets. AG loader serial fail and startup. Fail man cannery, line heat. She's been up for 0 days. Okay. Maybe we can use that to our advantage with some information and stuff. There's a workbench. experience for finding a workbench. That's nice. Now, what is this? Well, that's going to say stealing. Oh, look at that. That's not stealing. I like it. What's wrong, bees? Long stream, yeah, 24-hour stream today. Mock apple juice. Okay, I think that might help us in our Whoa, with 35 months, man. It's almost 3 years. Alright, we might have actually found some drink. Maintenance, open last search, host entry. Edgewater Day been reassigned to Terra 1-1. Kissed her goodbye at the platform, asked if I'd ever see her again. We both know the answer is no. Look up and think of me as I look up and think of you. They wouldn't let me keep her, but you know I'll raise her with love, perhaps more than they make time for it. When life gives you lemons, it's a free trial from your friends at Space's Choice. Company has no name till I give her one. Welcome, Robert Holcomb. Young Space's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Set up last night reading through Young Space's Guide. Almost started reading out loud from habit. It's been 10 years. Not really much there. And we didn't get to hack. Would have been better if we could have hacked, because then we would have at least got hacking experience. You're not prepared for 3 years of Panz? I mean, I guess that's what you said 3 years ago. You looked at me and went, I don't know if I can watch this guy for 3 years. And here we are. Things change, man. Panz will always be here, though. Maybe. Where's next?
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
Dehydrated water tablets. Okay. Just add water? Seriously? Is someone, like, pulling my Pepe? Water without the hydration or oxygen. Sugary drink. Body attributes +1. Last 30 seconds. Just add air. Now available in carbonated. Is that really a thing? Alright, we're at 50% water. Let's use one and see what happens. Oh, that's good. So that's not enough, but 50% is probably a good point. Dehydrated water tablets, man.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Hey, dude.
Whoa,
Oh, you look
did
sick.
Mr. Thompson send you?
No.
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
You're gonna tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Yep. So you're Martin Abernathy?
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
How's what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Great cannery in the skies, man.
It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow.
Now pay up.
First time anyone's ever told me that.
I want pizza.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Oh, how can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Anything I should know about this community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Okay. Funny, I'm doing this job for him. You think he could at least let me take his stuff? Water. I need water. I didn't settle
You're
for
making a
that.
mistake
Some of that.
working for Abernathy.
Who are you?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Wow, interesting. Like, instead of dubbing me into the law, she's like, just sell it to me. He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
You should probably tell me or I won't sell it to you.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
I get it. You need someone to smuggle you medicine under the table.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Man, I'm going to make a moral choice already. Yeah, Esther. Wait, do we care? I don't know if we care. Okay, we have to leave if we do that bit now. I want to do more stuff in town. Okay. We also wanted to speak to Reed, wasn't it? Who are these people? So much
Never
talky
seen
talk.
you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again?
Oh man. You're a drunk. That's where you are.
Edgewater, jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive.
Shouldn't you be working?
I am in no condition to do any work.
Because you've had
Not
too much
so
to
long as
drink.
my injuries trouble me.
You were injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
You sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Okay. It's like surgery for your hair.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned
Does she
us.
not talk
Cannery
properly?
could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another Zero G.
Alright, what's going on in here? Break into the room? That could be interesting. Cool. What kind of game is that? Oh, that's cool. Where is... We're doing thing, right? We're doing the small grave matter. We've only got one marker, which is outside of town. The Saltuna Cannery. Huh. Phyllis Granger is back in town. Is that a dog? Oh, it's my dog. What's up, Chili? Thought it was coming from the from the game. I'm like, there's a dog in the game. Oh, how do I? Whoop! Don't get injured. Chili, what's wrong, mate? You want to sit with me, do you? Okay. You never want to sit with me. What's wrong? What's this place? Who's that? Oh, that's what's her face? Ah, must be like a rear entrance to the town. What's that? Is it a bin? Oh, this isn't stealing. Nice. Some mock apple cider. Man, at least in whatchamacallit, the long dark, they let you take the toilet water. And be encumbered forever because you've got way too much toilet water, but at least you could drink it. Hey, dude.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
No, that's... What are you babbling about?
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine!
I, for one, welcome our robotic
I'm
overlords.
talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Cowering beneath my cot. If your resistance needs another gun, I am for hire. Oh yeah, I mean, we do side quests.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees. That's true, they do, don't they?
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
No, you wouldn't want to. Nice. What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay. So, well, let's get the pointers first.
Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Oh, very technical. Silas wants some grave fees too, by the way. I'll go give them to him as part of another mission.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Okay. Yeah, he sure did. He's asking for a little extra to furnish the resistance with mechanical repellent.
Mechanical repellent!
Nice, that's a good
stroke
line.
of inspiration
Everyone's happy
from
with
the
this
law
one.
itself. Yeah, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project.
We get paid. He gives us the money for Silas. Silas gets the fee. That's really good. It's a win-win-win-win-win. What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing
God
between
bless you, good
Edgewater
sir.
and total annihilation.
Fight the good fight. Oh, we're hungry. We need to eat. Okay. It's strange. It doesn't look like we're hungry if we look at our hunger meter. But maybe that's the first time it's fallen below 80%. Okay, that's stealing in here, apparently. But walking up to a workbench is good. You're in my way, dude. I want to get out. Alright, good boy. Well, vending machines are worth experience too, hey? Interesting. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. I love it. Mock apple juice. So we want to keep that. I wonder if some of these foods give you any hydration. We'll have to keep an eye on that. You can now travel to Edgewater landing pad from your ship. Vice versa? Can we fast travel the other way? How do we fast travel? Settings, controls. I wonder if there's a keybind for just straight up fast travel. M for map, maybe? Because if we have to do the 2 hours sleep thing, that's probably the way to do it. Especially since we're here. Okay, that's really good. So that's Edgewater. Landing site. I don't know why we want to go back to landing site. Oh, that's our ship. That's got to be our ship, landing site. You can only fast travel to your ship. I wonder if that's because of the difficulty level. If that's the case, why? Maybe that's telling us where we can fast travel to our ship from. I'd rather finish this quest off and then fast travel back. Like, we don't need that much sleep. But getting a save in could be good. We can save at our ship. And that's kind of important. But then we have to run back. I think we get Phyllis's. Speak to dude. Wait till we're in some sort of, like, sleep... not deprivation, but... Like, our sleep meter's not that low. I wonder if we can see on our character... We go journal. No. Character, here we go. It's not really showing our... is this below average because we're tired? Wow, you need to keep it really topped up. Let's find Phyllis. And then get this one sorted. Do the grave thing, and then... zap to ship, get some sleep, run back. What is this place? Like a hangar? Oh, this is the cannery. It's like the line and stuff. Yep.
You're safer inside the walls.
We're inside the walls. Put that away. Oh, these are the loots. Phyllis Granger's terminal messages. Welcome, Phyllis Granger from Thompson. Owing to your hard work, positive attitude, sanctioned access to medical treatment. Oh, is she back at the thing? Medical is strictly merit-based. Please not under any circumstances distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. Okay. Hack. Password Tenderfoot. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterly. Sounds fair to me. We asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, you get your medical privileges. It's a start. Wow, terrible. Now, where are you, Phyllis?
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Tenderfoot. Guessing you're the foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Gravesite fees, Foreman Granger. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Said the guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Well, maybe it did misfire and that's why I ended up with a round. He was just putting it in a holster. Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
He said he was your closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What are they going to do, arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Yep. Well, we've got all the monies. Let's go pay the gravedigger man. Now, if we're coming back here, we could pay him on the way back in. Which I think feels like the best thing to do. So let's head on out of here, go down to the thing. I don't think we can fast travel from here. No. Oh, can I hack this terminal? Nothing there. All right. That's out the front. That's going to go out the back, I think.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
There was
Next one comes out of your face.
somewhere in town we could fast travel from. Oh, we can do just anywhere in town. Okay, let's go. Alright, so we can save it here too, which is something we need to do. We need to find our bed. I was looking for our bedroom when we first came through. Turns out we need to sleep. Where's my bedroom?
What can I do for you, Captain?
I'll be back.
Goodbye.
Ada, I need a bed. Okay, there's a cot
If your
there.
equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
So, this is our bedroom. Sleep for 8 hours? No, it doesn't say we need 2 hours sleep a day. Minimum 6, okay. Now our Z meter's filled up, but we need to drink. So let's inventory some. We also need some food. So let's see if the food gives us any. Let's go with some Tartarus sauce. It only gives food. Okay. Let's go with some salt tuna fillets. Also only gives food. Alright, so where's the dehydrated water? I guess we only had one of those. Mock apple juice or mock apple cider? Mock apple cider is alcohol. Mock apple juice. Alright, that's good. Oh, auto saves for us, nice. Let's hit that button anyway. Our little meter shows us we've got like plus health, minus drink. It did say plus food, but that disappeared, so I'm guessing that went to neutral food. But we're like losing stats because of our drink, but we've gained stats because of our health, maybe? Okay. Hey dude, I got the stuff.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Those fees you wanted.
You run into any trouble?
All done.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something more tangible.
Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Questions? No. Man without hair. Holy guacamole says you arrived. You waking up? Or no, you're still up. Not waking up, still up, yeah?
Another day at the cannery.
Yeah, man, doing well. I mean, well would be a little bit of an overstatement. It's been a, you know. But as expected to be doing. Well, I mean, that's something, hey. I love an Outer Worlds, man. It plays nice, it looks good. About it. It looks phenomenal. Yeah, saying it looks good's a little unfair.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
Are you damaged?
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
Dashing and smart is my character. Definitely on the smart side. I think the charming and the persuasive fell across two categories. So we put them all. We went all mid-tier intelligence. This is a junkyard, not a repair bay.
Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice. designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's
No, you've
Choice
been upping
mechanical
dialogue.
is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Please report yourself to your supervisor. I don't have time for this. Show me that.
Reminder, this unit is worth more than your entire extended family.
Show me that. What's the technical term? Blue gooey cube. Oh. Show me the blue gluey cube. Is he protecting his cube?
And cleanup required.
You're switching over to Maquette? Nice, dude. Alright, robot. There's no dialogue options that gave me experience in anything, so you know what? Maybe he's not ready for it. Oh, I should use the time dilation mode. And I should also drink. Let's ramp up that dialogue for now. Do, do. Boom, 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 boom. Should you give up on your dream? No. Man without hair. My man without hair. Thanks for the 5 gift subs. Welcome Brand 2, Phobos Hammer, the Chaos, Zen, Guffler, and Corsac TM. Appreciate the support, dude.
Bring us honor,
Very
soldier.
generous. You don't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
You do that, buddy.
You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets.
Behind the
That's
toilet.
why I've kept it hidden all these years.
What can I say? You're welcome. Do, 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 do. You hid your secret weapon in the lavatory?
Sharp, ain't it?
You're
The
welcome.
lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Wait, they don't mechanically wee? You know who else is behind the toilet? Mom!
On the double, soldier.
Let you know
Don't
I'm
want the
fine.
bartender poking around in there with a
That's
mop.
crazy. My mom. He didn't think of that, did he, Kizron? Who cleans the toilets? the mechanical cleaners. Very true, very true. Kizron dropping the logic. Is that a volcano?
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Oh, I mean, if they're self-cleaning toilets, are they themselves the mechanicals that he's trying to hide the stuff from?
Bring us honor, soldier.
Oh, his ear's playing up again. Found that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts.
Wow.
With compliments from old Ludwig.
So what's next?
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
What do you expect to find down there?
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
How am I supposed to get one of these?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Okay.
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are going to rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
No, you don't.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. I didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Sounds good. You've gotten a weapon modification. Oh. If you ever come to Australia, could you and your girlfriend meet you? Yeah, man. I'm sure we could do a meet and greet. Have a drink, meal maybe. Be kind of fun too, because like a lot of people do that sort of thing, you know, like do the catch up, especially if you get a couple supporters interested, you know. But no one local watches because they, you know, regular stream times overnight. What are we doing here? Speak with Reed. I need to drink. It's affecting my stuff, isn't it? My dexterity's low because I need to drink. Alright, well, do we have some water? What's with the dehydrated water tablets? Man without hair. Dehydrated water. Just add water.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
What are they putting in the cans?
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up.
She did speak up.
I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I'll wait till you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Oh yeah, it could be monkeys. Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
You might have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power, yeah.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out. We don't want to make him too mad. How can I help?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab.
Okay.
Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Right. I recognize Adelaide.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay, what if Adelaide doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Let's see what I can do to help.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful.
No, I don't think you
if
could.
that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
No, thank you.
Are you sure? I imagine Miss Holcomb will make a reliable companion. She knows her way around the Vale.
I'm good.
Oh, sure. I mean, you got your own business and all, so I'm
I
sure
do.
you... Sorry. I'll just be in my garage, fixing stuff.
Righto.
Like I do.
You may find Miss Holcomb at her garage once she and I are done talking. I want you to know I appreciate what you're doing for us, even if you are a stranger. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Reed. You seem like a nice guy. He's not a nice guy.
Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's,
I wonder if she'll be in her garage if we can get a quest from her. I mean, is anyone going to know if we steal the dehydrated water? Really? Where's the garage? He said she'd be in her garage. Is that the garage, right? Store Vale General Store, Spaces Cantina.